Get it how I live it. I live it how I get it. Come the motherfucking bitches. I pull it with a lemon.
Hey.
She ain't living. It's just your eyes get acidic. This ain't a scrimmage. Motherfucker, we ain't finished.
Wait a minute. I'm really sure that this wait a minute is Barack Obama. If you listen carefully, that wait a minute is Barack Obama. It is to Shake Up After Dark. Yeah, because I believe it's him. It is to Shake Up After Dark. I'm Alex the Great.
I'm Tiff Linnell.
And I'm Greg Williams.
Greg Williams, welcome back. I mean, of course, it's always something with Greg Williams. Either it doesn't work or he's traveling the highways and byways.
Right. Oh, that was churchy. The highways and byways.
Doing the work of the Lord, you know.
No, you ain't.
Well, you know, last week I was in a car accident, so I was in the bed for like 10 days. I'm still hurting, but I'm able to move around now.
We honor the Lord for that.
I know. He spared my life one more time.
Don't make me shout.
Listen, I've been in worship for the last 2 hours, so.
I will say that your president doesn't give a damn that you got in the accident.
Well, he doesn't.
That's so unfortunate.
He's not doing anything to help people like you when you get in accidents, but it is what it is. So that you had an eventful week. Tiff, how was your weekend?
It could have been better.
Okay, so don't want to hear about your depressing ass weekend. We'll move on.
No, you do not.
I will say that as usual, I don't really remember what went on. I do recall. Oh, Sunday I went to a brunch here in Brooklyn.
The food looked amazing.
p.m. At 1 a.m. on Sunday morning. So that brunch was on Saturday. 1 a.m. on Sunday morning. I was still there. Well, I was
a 12-hour brunch?
No, I mean I was still drinking. 12
okay.
hours later. I left the brunch at like midnight. So it was like an 11-hour brunch. And then we went to...
I just want you to know that's not usual. Like an 11-hour brunch is not really a brunch. That then becomes a day party. I just wanted to throw that out there.
I mean, it's not really a day party. It was more of like a residential local house party, kind of kickback. It went from a brunch to a kickback back to... I think they ended up having a sleepover when I left. Because it was a whole bunch of people pulling out. Whole bunch of people pulling out sleeping bags and jumping in the shower. I was like, so y'all staying? Was this planned? I went home, but you know.
Sounds like another onesie party to me.
No. The onesie party, that was something way different. I got some red tonight though. You know, we grew up drinking red.
Is that red Kool-Aid? First of all, the fact that we say red and not like what it is, fruit punch, cherry.
That takes too much effort. Who cares? Is it red? That's all we want is red.
It actually didn't. It took me 2 seconds to say each of those. But I get your point. I mean, my mom used to like the blue Kool-Aid. I don't know what flavor that was because she called it blue Kool-Aid. So
because she's black, and you are like trying to resist your blackness by calling it something else. We all called it that. Okay? I was there. What kind of Kool-Aid you want?
Blue,
red.
Like if you were 5 saying fruit punch, okay, get the hell out of here. What white family were you supposed to be in? Like what in the entire hell?
That's terrible.
No, it is. White people in general are terrible, but we'll get to that. And I feel like I can say that boldly. White people, get your people. I've said that like 5 times on my Facebook in the last 2 days. Get your damn people, because I really like, as much as I would say I probably have rooted for them a little bit, thinking that there's some ounce of decency left in them.
There's decency in some of them.
No, I told you. I've never trusted a white person unless they've been saved, sanctified, and filled with the Holy Ghost. One faith, one God, one Lord, one baptism, baptized with the Holy Spirit and with fire and with water for 10 years. 10 years. That means if you're a 15-year-old white person, I can't trust you because there's no way you were saved when you were 5. So you a liar and a cheater and you're deceptive and I don't trust you.
You want to tell us how you really feel?
Why would I lie? No reason to lie.
No, I know you don't. Just saying. All right, sir. Where did this pizza come from? You're out of order. I thought you were heating up your Thai food. You get on my nerves.
I'll make that tomorrow. I have this after I drank for all those hours. I ordered it. You know, I have a habit of ordering things and it just sits there.
I'm aware.
I'm trying to stop wasting my money.
Good luck. You haven't been able to do that for years.
I'm getting there, though.
Mm.
I'm getting there. Y'all still out there eating Papa John's? Because you know they racist.
I'm not. They about as racist as Keaton Jones' mama.
All right, start us off. Keaton Jones, let's start. Let's get there.
Oh.
Greg, did you hear about Keaton Jones? You probably scrolled past him on Instagram because you're a little superficial.
Damn.
You saw a big nose white boy and Greg kept scrolling.
Greg looks like he might be frozen. Greg, are you frozen?
No, he's there. I see him. He's muted though.
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Did you see the story about? I almost said Keaton Jones. Keaton Jones.
Yeah, the little boy. Yeah, I did. I seen the story about it. So I don't really know how I feel about it. I kind of have mixed feelings though.
Your feelings are about to change if you haven't heard about his mama.
So I heard him have mixed feelings because should he suffer because of his mom being a racist?
No. He should be afforded the love and acceptance that everyone kind of showered on him. That should be a lesson for his racist ass mama, though. That should be.
I agree with that.
But if he did call some of his classmates the N-word, as one of her posts suggested, me putting ham down your pants is the least of your concerns.
That's true.
Because I'm gonna say this one thing, Keaton. You getting bullied because you uglier, but it's uglier for you to call somebody the N-word. Well, I say nigga because I can say it and you can't. So for you, like Keaton, if you had called me a nigga, let me run this back. If I was 8, 9, and this ugly bitch is calling me a nigger,
he gonna get his ass whooped.
Yeah, not only am I beating your ass, we talking about how ugly you are, how ugly your mom probably is, how you probably y'all don't have no real power because your trailer is hooked up to your car and your battery goes in all the time. Like these things used to come to my mind.
You're a terrible person.
Y'all are throwing me off, but these are the types of things that used to come to my mind when people were like, and this is, I was talking to my best friend today, like we've all been bullied. You know, before I knew that these big lips were amazing, there were things that people used to say about my lips all the time. Like, you got big lips, Bitch, you want these big lips now, though. That's what you want. That's what you want. So before we were all bullied at one point, you know, he could possibly grow out of this ugliness. If his mom wasn't such a bitch, there would be a doctor out here like, oh, I can fix your ugly. Everything can be fixed.
You got to stop calling this little boy ugly.
No, I'm gonna say what it is. We're gonna talk about the facts. Now, I do say that it's not fair for you to be bullied. And the thing is, that's what's wrong with y'all. Like, we've talked about this before. This coddling bullshit America that we've created. Ugly is ugly. People is ugly. And, you know, I know all of the Disney movies and Pixar, whatever, third grade bullshit that we say. Everyone's the beauty comes from the inside. No, it doesn't. There is a standard that will always be here. There is ugly. There are some people that are ugly, but you know what? Ugly people be funny. And that's one thing that I've noticed, that the uglier you are, the funnier you are. It's not just, people do laugh at the way that you look, but you usually have an amazing humor because you know how to cope. So when you're ugly, like, there's different blessings that some of us get. Some really, really fine ass people are dumb as hell. As hell. The dumbest people you've ever met. And you be like, damn, we could smash, but
You've got to shut up.
Because like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't talk. You can't talk because I can't. So when it comes down to stuff like that, I feel like you can't tell an 8-year-old ugly boy, like, oh, one day it's going to get better. Because what if he doesn't make it to 18? But there are things that you can embrace this now. But your mom, though.
You're going to hell.
What? Absolutely. Like, we have to work with facts. And part of the problem is everybody gets a trophy. We talk about this all the time. Everybody gets a trophy. 6th place getting a trophy. No, bitch, you were in 6th place. You didn't win. You weren't the runner-up. You weren't almost there. You are a loser. You lost. And because we don't tell 8-year-olds that they lost, like,
your house unsupervised.
Your children are going to be upset and need more than they're going to need more than therapy and psychology. They are going to need medication because they don't know that they're going to lose in some things. You're going to lose. You're not going to win everything. Everybody's not a winner. Everybody's not fine. If you have little ugly kids, damn sure my niece or nephew, I will let them know, since you won't. You ugly, but we can work with this.
That's what you're going to say to my kids?
If they are ugly, if you marry some type of booger wolf, and I know you won't tell them the truth. So I'm in their lives to let them know. Now you ugly. You know, we tried. We done did everything we did. We got you extra surgery before you even knew you was ugly, and you still ugly. But we can work with it, and that's what Keaton's mom should have been doing. Now, and I know he had a message for everybody, and I'm glad the message went out because some people are really feeling it. But then there are some really ugly people that are just like, Keaton, you ugly, we ugly. Let's be ugly together. Don't make ugly kids. Well, y'all do something pretty for the world. That's it.
If my children are handsomely or beautifully challenged, they will never be coming to your house.
Again, this is that bullshit. Handsomely challenged, there's no challenge to handsome, okay? There's no challenge to beauty except ugly. That's what it is. Ugly is ugly. And we can't, like, we're not going to continue to fight this and perpetuate this bullshit like, oh, ugly doesn't exist. Ugly is real.
No, ugly doesn't exist. I wouldn't, but I just like to put it other ways. Like, I saw this real strong-faced woman today. I didn't say she was ugly. I just said, wow, she has a really strong face. I just like to put it other ways.
I agree with your points. I think it's important as a child or as a person to lose sometimes because it teaches you to become better. I wouldn't call a child ugly. Like, I just feel that you should find their strengths and build them up on their strengths. You don't have to tell them that they're beautiful. So what do you do about
infants when they come out? Because mostly 99% of infants are ugly. They
don't know. You just say Google.
Well, that's terrible. You just say what? All we heard was.
It was like your connection was moving just as slow as your mouth.
Yeah. Can y'all hear me?
No, you're driving into some type of Sprint reception area that does not have coverage.
You're awful. You're terrible.
Anyway.
We can hear you now. Go ahead.
Okay. No, what I was saying is you don't have to tell an infant that they're ugly. They just need love and you hold them. I don't think you should tell the children that they're ugly. Just find their strengths. Maybe they're smart. Maybe they're fast. Saying that. You know, maybe they can play sports.
You don't have to tell them. But that doesn't, because you didn't tell them, does not negate the fact that they are. That's all I'm saying.
True.
I don't disagree with that. I have seen ugly children. I just wouldn't. My point was, I don't think they should be called ugly, and I don't think they should be called ugly to their face. You shouldn't say it to their parents.
So when do you get real with them? After they go to school and get bullied?
But if you build up their confidence as a child in other areas, then...
No, and that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. You can really, I'm telling you, kids take what you tell them and magnify it. You tell them that they ugly, but you funny. Go ahead and tell an 8-year-old that he's ugly as hell, but you funny though. He's gonna go to school and clown the teacher, clown the students, and I'm ugly, okay? But you fat. I mean, not that they should be doing that. I don't condone you calling another 8-year-old fat. You know, people grow out of that. But it's like you
that's
ugly.
Kind of like what your children would do.
You ugly, but your breath stink. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the kind of stuff that, and
Well, I got
your
a
breath
question.
stink. Right, your breath stink today. It stank yesterday, and it's gonna stink tomorrow. So it doesn't matter. You know,
Why can't
you
we
gotta,
call the children fat though? If we could call them ugly,
Oh my God.
I
if you
feel like I would call a child fat before I call them ugly.
I feel like
Or
y'all
I
are
would tell them
both
that they're
going to
fat.
hell.
Well, I would want my children to
if
know
you
that they
if you
are
knew
fat.
me, if you knew me then, if you knew me now, you know I don't have any reservations with that word. So
I'm well aware. So clearly I need to have skinny, pretty children for them to hang out with either one of y'all.
now,
No, I wouldn't tell
Because
your
what is
children
not
that
gonna
they're
happen
fat.
is my child. I don't want my child coming home sobbing because their Uncle Alex has
No,
called them
I would
fat
never.
or ugly.
your child will probably not be sobbing. Your child will be like, "Mama, why the hell you didn't tell me I was fat?" You gonna be stuck on the fact that your child said hell, and it's really gonna be like they're like, "But mommy, Uncle Alex would not give me another piece of chicken because he said I'm fat."
I hate you. I know that you would do some mess like that.
That's enough.
Nope.
That's enough.
I'm gonna have my kids in the gym with me at 2.
That's enough.
Get
That
to
is
running.
enough. I dare you to dip that wing in that ranch. I will slap that wing out your hand. I promise. I promise. Can you have some more ranch? Hell no.
Oh my God. You are the worst.
We can go run a mile. That's what we can do.
You are the worst. Okay, so Keaton Jones, sympathy or nah? What's the verdict?
Yes, but fuck his mama.
Greg?
I agree.
And I concur. Next story. I really didn't want to talk about them, but next story. Obama said, what order should we go in?
Obama said that we should beware because we about to turn into Germany. Donald Trump is Hitler.
That's basically
He said that?
That's
Paraphrase.
basically what he
Oh,
said.
Lord.
But that is basically what he said.
But Barack keeps issuing these warnings and nobody's listening.
Right. He's like looking like, all right. He looked like what's her name? Sharon from CBS.
She told that little racist.
I'm trying to tell y'all.
Loved every bit of that.
He said he was doing a speech on Tuesday. And excuse me. He was making struggling. He was making a point about Hitler's rise to power in Germany, and a lot of survivor stories of the Nazi period in Germany said that basically this was how it started, that the politics in that whole situation is exactly what we're facing now. That's how it all started. So Obama was basically comparing him to Hitler and comparing this administration to the Nazi party and saying, if y'all don't actually pay attention and begin to, I think he said something like, tend to the democracy garden, basically keep your democratic values and not do all this bullshit that we've been doing, we are going to turn into the next Germany, the next Nazi situation, so to speak, tragedy. And we're not far from that. I don't know if y'all saw that article before about how Roy Moore said if we got rid of all the amendments after the 10th, then that would solve a lot of problems. Bitch, I wasn't free until the 13th.
First of all, let's stop pretending like Roy Moore is about to run shit, because he's not. And really, from what I've seen, Alabama deserves his ass.
But
Okay?
we don't.
I mean,
We don't.
I live in New York. I'm sorry, there's nothing Roy Moore is going to do that's going to affect.
If he wins, Republicans, will be very...
They're not even really checking for him. The thing is, okay, let's go a little deeper. It says a lot about anybody in America that you would elect this bitch, okay?
I will agree with that.
But the fact
that Doug Jones. Did Doug Jones kill somebody?
Well, that's
what
the thing. It's like, what makes him worse aside from the fact that he's a Democrat? No, he doesn't stand for till-term abortions. full-term abortions. He doesn't stand for aborting a child at 8 months, 9 months when it's breathing.
Yeah, I don't know where that woman got that from.
He stands for the woman's right to choose. Meaning, if the law did say that, then he's like, it's the woman's right to choose. That said, though, Roy Moore is backfilling a position that was left vacant by Jeff Sessions. If he does take this, he's up for re-election come November 2018. And he's going to go through a lot of hell during the entire year of 2018. And the Republicans will now be the party that elects child molesters.
Right.
They're not going to be able to.
It wouldn't be their first time.
Again. Well,
it wouldn't be their first time, though.
Let's talk about that. But they are the morality party.
How?
AKA.
How?
Or KKK.
You have a.
That was funny. I like that.
You have a sexual assaulting ass clown in office elected by your party. You have and you have this pedophile that y'all took your support back from and then just gave it back. So I'm already.
The thing is, I really want to be upset about Roy Moore, but I watch these Alabama supporters sit there and say, one lady says she didn't believe that the 14-year-old girl, and well, what was she doing? Well, I don't blame her only. I blame both of them. How? He was 31. She was 14. What the fuck are you blaming?
No, what got me was when they said that one person said, well, you have to look at it, from the perspective of this was 40 years ago, and 40 years ago, you could be 15 and married with 2 children.
No, you couldn't. Actually, 40 years ago was only 1977. So, you are crazy. It was not 40 years ago. Maybe 70 years ago in Alabama. Don't put it past that. But the thing is, and we're referencing this Vice. If you don't follow Vice News, follow them on Twitter, Facebook. They did a
town hall.
It wasn't even a town hall. It was a focus group.
That's it.
It was a focus group. But the guy that does a lot of focus groups, a lot of political focus groups, he's known for this. His name escapes me at the moment. They sat there. There was one guy that one lady, she was like, well, I was in a relationship with an older man. How old? 31. How old were you? 16. So you're fine with it because you were in one of those and you didn't see, they told you nothing was wrong with it. But that's molestation. That's statutory rape. All of that stuff is illegal in the United States.
Well, not in the state of Georgia.
Doesn't give a fuck.
Not in the state of Georgia.
16 is the age of consent in Georgia and in Alabama.
I thought Alabama was 18.
Frank Luntz is who moderated the focus group. But I knew I was done when the one guy basically called the black people in Alabama dumb. I said, all right, well, I've got to go. Otherwise, I'm going to come and I'm going to try my best to fuck you up, sir.
What he said was, Frank asked all of these white people, and there were 40 other white people that signed up to be in this focus group also to say, that America should just trust Alabama. We know what we're doing. He asked them, why aren't there any black people here? One woman was baffled. She was like, well, I don't know what they like. Do they want to kill babies at 8 months? Do they want gay marrieds? And then she was like, I don't know. Well, if they keep voting for people that are making their lives worse, maybe they're stupid. Really? And no, actually, I'm going to tell you what got me, and then we can move on. Because Ann pissed me off, and of course, she was named Ann. Miss Ann. Okay. She was like, well, I was here in the 80s, and we went through the civil rights movement in the 60s. In Alabama, we didn't have any racial issues in the 80s.
Yeah, when she said that.
Alabama?
Wait, she said that, and then she blamed Obama. When
And
he
she
came
said,
on the
we
scene and
didn't have
started
any
doing
racial issues
all
in
this
Alabama
original stuff and speech.
until Obama got here. What?
Girl, what? What
So
universe do y'all
Obama,
live
wait
in?
a minute. Obama brought racism to Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
Next, let's move on. I can't.
And is confused, child.
That whole focus group was confused.
And said Obama brought racism to Alabama, and she said it boldly.
Boldly. I just couldn't. Next, we finally
Jesus.
got a win, y'all. We finally got a win. Hallelujah. I was so upset that I didn't have nobody's airtime to get on. I should have just hopped on one of our stations. But ex-South Carolina cop Michael Slager gets 20 years for the shooting of Walter Scott, the murder of Walter Scott. 20
Finally.
years.
Finally.
Hallelujah.
The crazy thing is, I'm sorry, this sweet title got the best of me. The crazy thing is, I saw it come through and I said, I've never seen this ever in my lifetime.
Not ever.
So I posted it. But Tiff, you were one of 5 people that texted me that said, is this the first time this has happened?
It really is. Yeah.
It's the first conviction that we've had in one of the shootings, one of the many, many shootings that we've had. Right. We've never gotten a conviction.
Ever.
So this is a very, very big deal. Very big deal. Take his ass to jail. Okay. I hope that this is the first of many, and I hope that this will, like, I know that part of this was just, we got to make an example out of somebody.
Let's play the opposites game. I hope he doesn't die in there. Next.
Alice,
you're just out of order.
But the fact that neither one of us said anything.
Sounds like agreement. Silence is agreement.
I mean, I'm not, whatever. Anyway, they saw a life sentence.
If he died in there, would you be upset?
Prosecutors saw a life sentence, but he got 20 years. For those who don't recall, Walter Scott was shot 5 times in the back for running away because he had a broken tail light.
Mm-hmm.
So
I hope your tail light's working, Greg, while you're sitting in that car.
Oh, yeah. I'm outside of my parking garage. I'm not going in because I lose service.
Down in the deep south.
Wow. Next.
What y'all do down there?
I know.
White people is upset that Amazon's Alexa, oops, I shouldn't have said her name. I don't need her talking to me, believes that Black Lives Matter.
No, why would they be upset about a thing? But never mind. I told you, white people. I told you at the beginning of the show. Why?
Greg, did you hear about this story?
I seen it, but I haven't read it, so no. Okay,
so I have, and I'll call her Echo because I don't want her coming on. So I have an Echo, and first of all, she's great. Love it. Apparently, and Alex, I know you have one too. Apparently, when you ask her, I'm trying to find what it is, what the thing is. There are people who have whole conversations with their, I'll say Echo, because again, I don't want to wake her up. And someone discovered that she responds when she hears her name, Black Lives Matter. And white people is mad.
Why are they mad?
Mad.
Why?
Somebody said.
So I'm looking at the tweets.
Yeah, somebody
they are
said,
very angry.
Well, knowing them, they probably are out there smashing their Alexas just like they out smashing their Keurigs. I just never seen no stupid shit like this. I'm telling you, white people have gone. They're nuts. They're bananas. It's crazy. Like, never on any platform. I've been doing this, talking on mics and in front of cameras for 13 years. Never did I ever look at a camera or look at a mic and say, white people are nuts. They've lost it. Batshit crazy. I might have told black people that, but this is for the whole world to know. White people have lost their shit, okay? They are just bananas. They're buying devices, and they don't like the fact that an artificial intelligence device is programmed to say something. They get mad and they go smash it in the street and then record it.
I don't even know what she says. Let me go see what she says.
Alexa, Black Lives Matter. She said, I don't know that.
Alexa, Black Lives Matter. Oh, shit.
Oh, she going in.
She just went in. Could y'all hear her?
No. Let's do it this way. Because, you know, Alexa, she's coming
She
through.
Just gave a whole
she's coming through my whole house right now, but you know I have Alexa everywhere, which is dangerous. I'm telling you, she's gonna kill us one day. Alexa, Black Lives Matter.
Black lives and the Black Lives Matter movement absolutely matter. It's important to have conversations about equality and social justice.
Yep, that's what mine just said.
Okay.
So one of the tweets says, it's crazy that Amazon built support for Black Lives Matter into her. A frequent BLM hero is cop killer Assata Shakur. BLM members have often called for police assassinations, and on several occasions, their supporters have killed cops. It is an anti-white hate group.
I mean, Alexa is black, though. Did she come in other colors?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to see the black.
Red.
I want to address a couple of things in this. I only know of one, maybe two occasions in which Black people have intentionally killed cops, like because they were from the Black Lives Matter movement. I actually can only think of one.
Call Shirley. She knows. She used to talk about how much shit like Black Lives Matter anyway.
I also disagree with the fact that it's an anti-white hate group.
It's not.
It's not an anti-white hate group. Just because I feel like my brown life matters, my Black life matters, does not mean I don't think that a white life matters.
But I'm starting to. Don't believe it yet, but y'all keep on. Keep on with your shit. Keep it up. Keep on. These two might not, but I'm about to say y'all ain't.
Listen.
I was just having another conversation. You know, we have blackity black conversations when black people get liquor and food, fried chicken, shrimps, and Hennessy. You know, we started talking about like, okay,
that's black as hell.
Not one day has ever, no one ever. Have you ever? You have no family members that have ever expressed their desire to be white.
Not one.
Never, ever.
Not
ever.
One.
If I have to come back, and white people are baffled by this. If you know white people, like I grew up with them, and I remember my one white friend told me he was like, so you never thought about like what if you were white? Never, no, never. He was like, I think about it all the time. Like if I was a black, I bet you do.
Because we're dope. We're amazing.
No, it's amazing how much you hate us, but you want to be us.
So much.
But none of us. You can ask us. Now, there's a few of us. There are a few of us. Paris Denard on CNN, he definitely thinks he want to be. If he would come back, he would come back white. Now, Stacey Dash, can we? That's
no.
Wait, we got to get away. We do. We have to do this. We have to get away. We have to get away from the political aspect because we are about to be out of time on that anyway. Stacey Dash is coming back, ladies and gentlemen. Now, are we going to take her back is the question.
Hell no. Hell no. To the no, no, no.
Stacey Dash is coming back. She is walking back her diss of Maxine Waters. And she's also making a return to Black acting. Listen, Stacey Dash is like that crazy cousin you don't invite to family functions ever since she got drunk at a wedding and tried to fight the DJ. When you see her number come up on the caller ID, you let it go to voicemail. Sometimes you think of her and with a little chuckle, move right along with your life. No news of Stacey Dash is good news. Of course, she was on Fox News last year and they fired her. But Damon Dash, her cousin, we all know Dame Dash, posted on his Instagram, and her, Damon Dash, and Cameron are all about to release a movie called Honor Up, and the movie was produced by Kanye West. Coming to theaters during Black History Month.
But it's trying to.
Huh?
I thought she didn't want the movie to come out.
Oh, it's coming out. And she looks blackety black on the cover.
She had
You see it?
Try to stop it.
You see her looking black on the cover, though? Why would she take this photo?
Because she need a job.
Well, most of the internet thought this was fake. Mostly because Stacey talks trash about the Black community and Black people. But just like when she was the only Black character on Clueless and she had that role because she was Black, she's attempting to use us to get another paycheck.
She's in that same box with Cassette Mitchell. Girl, bye. Bye.
Well, I will say a lot of the comments was like, Dame, unless you're casting her in a movie as a Fox News anchor, fuck Stacey. Jamel Hill from ESPN said, look who's back. Running right back to a Black audience after working overtime to shame Black people daily on national television. Well done.
Let me tell you, the only thing I'm going to see in February is the Black Panther.
Well, there's going to be lots of Black movies coming out, like one every day.
I'm going to see all of them.
I am, except this one.
Except this one.
This one. Stacey, I'll be damned. I'll be damned.
Hell no.
I'll be right damned and left damned if I went and spent my damn money on a Stacey Dash movie. No.
No. And I get discount movie tickets. Don't care. Nope. Nope. And no. Okay, two more not political, but not really lightweight news stories. New York City police identified the suspect in the explosion that happened today. Alex, I know you were
failure at life.
You were
He's a failure at life. He blew himself up halfway and got caught and didn't even really blow anybody up.
Right.
The people there did the same thing I would have done if a bomb went off next to me. I don't give a damn if I was 2 blocks away or walking up the subway steps. They said bomb, boom, boom, New York, boom.
What the hell is wrong with you?
This fool just fell out the damn chair.
I wouldn't be here tonight.
You need prayer.
Where are you? I'm somewhere trying to collect my check. Don't call me, nigga. It was a terrorist attack. I'm trying to get paid.
You need help.
No, that's the real. And those 4 people that got injured, I'm sure that's what they're doing. New York City is about to pay me.
27-year-old Akaya Ula, whatever, was carrying an improvised low-tech, was definitely low-tech, explosive device when it went off as he was in an underground pedestrian passageway at 42nd Street between 7th and 8th Avenues. And he failed. So I guess he was trying to be a suicide bomber. He didn't commit suicide and he didn't kill anybody. I mean, praise the Lord that he failed at this. But sir, you didn't even kill yourself. At least get that one right. I mean, shit.
Failure at life.
You just, bless his heart.
You had one job.
You had one job.
And you failed.
God gave him a way of escape. Maybe he'll turn his life over to the king.
You're so optimistic. That's cute. Anyway, I'm glad that no one was killed in that attack, but I hope that they throw him under a jail for stupidity alone. Last political somewhat thing that I have is transgender people will now be able, well, not now, but they will be able to enlist in the military starting January 1st. The courts ruled against the petition from the Pentagon to delay that start date. The court said, hell no.
The Pentagon actually said, "Cue Donald Trump. This is what we're allowing."
Yep. Not the Pentagon petition, the Trump administration petition to delay the January 1st start. But the Pentagon is going to allow it. So starting January 1st, if you are transgender and you would like to serve in the military, by all means, sign on up. That's the last political thing that I have, I believe. I think.
Well, good. Two topics I want to talk about tonight.
Okay.
Church. When are y'all gonna stop having relationship problems with people you're not in relationships with? Maybe we can just think on that one. I'll let that one simmer. Come back with an answer for me next week.
I won't have one then either. I don't go enough to know the answer to that question.
I mean, I just want to know, like, when are y'all gonna stop? Because if somebody else calls me with a relationship problem that they're having with someone that there's no relationship, and you know me, this is not even me with my regular theology, like if you're not married, then you single. Let's just talk about you being in some type of committed relationship with this person that you're not, you have none. So what type of problems are you, why are you having problems? How? What type of problems could you have with someone that means nothing? No, well, they really do mean nothing. I know that y'all text for 2 weeks. I know that y'all had a connection. Y'all stayed on the phone for 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours. Who knows, maybe 170 hours. There's still no connection. You don't know that person. You're not in a relationship with them. This is not real. This is fabricated. It's a facade. You're not in a real relationship. You have feelings. We all have feelings. Everyone has feelings. Ask a 5-year-old that lost their best friend at school today. They have feelings. They're upset. They cried about it, just like you did when he didn't call you or didn't text you back, or you found out he actually had a girlfriend and he was talking to you online. And you swiped right and he swiped right and you thought that y'all was about to, you started planning your marriage. Girl, wake the fuck up. Sir, wake the fuck up. You can't have any problems with somebody that you're not in a relationship with. I feel the Lord touched me on tonight. I have a word for the people.
Do you? It sounds like you are talking to one or two people specifically. And I don't know who they are, but they should be sitting somewhere listening to this like, well, shit. I mean, my feelings are hurt for them, and you ain't even talking to me.
I wasn't really talking to anybody that I really know. It was just something I saw in a discussion, and it called to me. It called to me.
Okay. I mean, you know, there's plenty of women in the church that be going up to men. Well, the Lord said that you're my husband. Girl, you wait until the Lord tells him that.
That's why I don't down. It's a whole bunch of people prophet lying. They used to prophet lie to me all the time. You're wrong. And I would tell a lying prophet. That's not true.
I don't think I've ever told a man. The Lord told I've never told a man. The Lord told me that I'm your wife. I will,
because the Lord don't say things like that.
He doesn't.
I'm not saying that he doesn't. I'm just saying I wouldn't say it until he says it. When you say, well, I can't even say that because I've had men tell me before, the Lord told me that you're my wife. And I was like, no, he didn't. He didn't say that. I'm
And there's
sorry.
no way he didn't tell him that. The Lord didn't tell you that this was. The Lord may guide people together, but he's not up there trying to look stupid. So people be that's what I'm saying. Like putting shit on God, like, and he's like, no, the fuck I didn't.
Right.
And
God is like, no,
I
didn't.
believe God speaks to me the way that I speak to him, and I'll be having questions like, God, what the fuck? What just happened?
I've had 3 men in my life tell me, God told me we were going to get married. No, he didn't. I don't even like you.
Tell me that. I've had 4 women tell me that. I've had a couple pastors tell me who's in my destiny. I didn't ask for a clairvoyant. I didn't need the oracle. I left her in the matrix. Fuck you. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know.
Oh, Lord Jesus. There's going to be a lot of church folks in hell for lying on the Lord.
Lying. Because all of them were church men that told me.
I don't think that's
every man that told me, God told me that you're my wife and we were going to get married. Every single one of them was a man from the church. And I was like, no, we did. I don't even like you. We're not even dating.
That sends you to hell. I don't think that you should do that, though.
I don't think you should do that.
Lie on the Lord.
I don't think that you should lie on the Lord either.
I think that people are going to hell for that, though.
You think they're going to burn?
Hell yeah. Like, I mean, you can always repent and turn from your evil ways, of course. But, I mean, you're just lying on the Lord. Like, church people just make up their own shit and put it on God. They're going to hell. They are going to hell. It's not right.
Struck a chord on tonight.
Right.
I'm just
Greg is not playing that game.
I just hate that. I mean, we all grew up in the church. It's just like some shit is just, oh, stop it. Like, for real, stop it. Like sometimes I wish that God would go back to like, I wish God would go back to like Deuteronomy where he killed people dead for lying on him. Like, just kill these motherfuckers. Just, you're gone. Done.
Do it again and he's going to smite you. That a smite is worse than a kill.
Sure.
Like a flick and you're dead. He's like, what you say, bitch? What you say, bitch? Oh, I heard you.
I hate y'all so much. So much.
Out of here.
Anyway, I do believe that the Lord tells men. I do believe,
like, finish him.
All right. I just want to say this. I do believe that the Lord tells men and some women, yes, y'all will be married. Yes, y'all will be together. But it should be a confirming word for the both of them. And I've heard many testimonies and stories when, the woman knew, she waited on him to say it, and they were fine. Or the man knew and he said it. But I'm sorry. Maybe it's the traditional side of me. I'm just not going up to any man saying the Lord told me that you were going to be my husband. If we're in a relationship and I am told that, then okay, I'm going to hold that dear until you say it to me. But I'm not about to say it.
That's the number one way for me to say, oh, you lying and you don't know the Lord. You come tell me some shit like that. Like, because first of all, some girls think, and some men, and some people just think that you can hold the other person hostage because God said, they get the church voice and the church face. God, I can't even. God didn't say that.
What's your second topic? Because I'm done with that one.
I would just say that y'all went in on that.
I wasn't even expecting to. I wasn't trying to. If you are planning to tell someone that the Lord told me you're my husband, the Lord told me you're my wife, you better make sure that's the Lord and not indigestion. I mean, make damn sure. Fast for 2 days. Seek him if you need to. Whatever you need to do. But you make sure that's the Lord and not indigestion. Second topic.
Number 2. How long and why do y'all keep pictures of your exes?
I don't. Maybe that's just me. I don't have any pictures of my exes. I do have some exes that are like my Facebook friends. But I don't think I have any pictures of any of my exes. So I'm not the right person to ask. And I definitely don't keep pictures of their private parts.
Okay.
Do you keep pictures of exes?
I keep everything. So
That's true.
it has nothing to do with them. Just know that. I just have it. I'm OCD and anal about things, and I keep a file. So it's probably filed away somewhere with their last name and first initial. I keep everything.
That's so much.
Probably not to go look at again because I don't care.
Yeah, the closest you get, the closest you get is my Facebook friend. I have a couple of exes that are Facebook friends, but I don't keep pictures. I barely keep phone numbers. Barely. And sometimes that's just because I want to know what number not to answer. Like my ex, I hope he's not watching this, but even if he is, whatever, he's getting married now. Or he is married now. I had an ex from a few years ago. Like a year, 2 years after we broke up, he was telling me he had family members dreaming about our wedding and stuff. And I'm like, that's not happening. So your grandmama's senile or something. I don't know what to tell you. Sorry. So I don't really keep anything from my exes unless I think that we're going to get back together. And even still, I don't have pictures of my exes because I don't really take pictures with people that I've dated. I don't really take pictures of them. And I'm not just going to keep a single picture of just, I'm not doing that.
Hold on, why not?
Why not what?
Do you take pictures of people that you're with?
Why don't I take pictures of people I'm with?
That's weird.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I can't answer that. I have taken pictures of people. Like I have pictures. Let me take that back. I have pictures of people I've dated. I don't know.
Okay. We'll go with you.
Well, let me say this. I haven't dated anyone like to the point that we would be sharing pictures and taking pictures and doing all
Everybody takes pictures, Tiff. Everybody has a camera phone. I take 1,000 pictures a week, okay? I have an iCloud that is probably going to just kill itself because it has over 100,000 pictures and videos.
That's not me though. Unless I'm at a birthday party or an event or something, I'm not taking pictures. And
so we all go to dinner, you go out for a drink, I get a good selfie, I need a picture so I can
then I'm gonna post my selfie.
Text the text group what the outfit that is like what?
I've done all of that. I will text my date night outfit to my girlfriends. And I will take, bomb selfies on date night, but no.
Okay.
Maybe after I get into a serious maybe after I get into a serious relationship, like
maybe not, because if you're not doing it how you know, if you're not doing it now, you're not gonna do it then. That's what they say about marriage too. I
guess for me, most of the time I like to be in the moment. So I don't want to have my phone up. I don't even know where my phone is. I don't want to have my phone up, taking a picture, taking a selfie or whatever. I don't want to do all of that. I want to be in the moment. I want to enjoy the date night. I want to enjoy my date. I want to enjoy my man. So I don't be taking a bunch of pictures and stuff like that. I try to, I believe in spending quality time, and I believe quality time does not need to include your phone. So I'm old school like that. Forgive me.
I'm not with you, so I don't care. But I think that's crazy. Quality time is y'all with y'all phones taking pictures of each other.
No.
That's the world we live in.
I don't care. That's not me. I'm traditional. Put your phone down. If we're sitting and having dinner, you know, I get on you all the time if we're at dinner and you sitting there
I mean,
with your
most
phone
of
in
the
your
time I
hand.
put my phone down though. But I mean, yeah, you used to get on me, but when I was just in Atlanta and annoyed as fuck with you and this watch, okay? Because you're like, oh, my watch is ringing. Oh, I had a text message on my watch. No, I'm not available right now. I'll be damned. I'll be damned. So maybe your phone is down, but you're talking to your fucking watch.
First of all, I just got this watch. Second, I'm better now. That was like, you know, you get a toy your first night, you got to play with the toy and figure it out.
Yeah, but even I say this, there's some times where I have my phone, I'm working or I'm in the middle of something, and then I end up at a lunch or a dinner. But for the most part, I'm not really a traditionalist, but I don't really fool with my phone like that because all these alerts and all of that on the weekends, bitch. If I'm posting, if I have my phone, it's supposed to all my stories so you can see what the fuck I'm doing. Other than that, no, I respond to your email. Sorry that I missed your text. Oh, you have 1,000 unread text messages. How that alert gets on my nerves? It doesn't get on mine. I saw your message.
I'm pretty good. I'm okay. I used to be really good at responding to text messages, like really good. Apparently, as I get older, I get worse. I text the wrong people frequently. Frequently text the wrong people, the wrong things. Almost sent you something that was supposed to go to somebody else. My bad. I do it all the time. I also will see a text message, and if I'm driving and I happen to see it at a red light or something, I'm like, I'll respond to it later. And my red receipts are on. So I've had people hit me up 2, 3, 4 a week later. Did you see my text? I did. Did you see my invitation? I did. You didn't respond. My bad. Don't take it personal. I do it to everyone. It is what it is.
Personal. I didn't respond. Text me again. If you text me again, you double text, I'm gonna tell you why I didn't respond. I just not respond again. I want to leave us with this. One of my Facebook friends wrote this. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get through it all. I'm gonna try to read it fast because if I stop, I'm gonna laugh. But he has a message to Alabama, and I think we should end the show with this. This is from Jason Kelly on Facebook. He says, all y'all thugs, niggers, sissies, undercover, overcover, low down, lesbians, down low, straight, gay, bisexual, white folks, Mexicans, crackers, peckerwood, doctors, lawyers, cheaters, teachers, believers, non-believers, Baptist, Methodist, non-denominational, Jews, whores, fake people, real people, petty people, drug addicts, high-class people, lowlifes. No matter your title or label, vote Doug Jones tomorrow. Remember, we're all God's children, just living different lifestyles. I didn't know if I would be able to get through all of that, but
I mean, okay. That's okay. That's a whole lot, but okay. I get it, I guess. Well, what he said, Alabama, you need to vote for Doug Jones. Otherwise, you will forever be known as the state that voted in a pedophile, among other things. So, I think that's going to do it for us tonight. We lost Greg.
That's pretty normal.
Shout out to the Golden Globe nominations that came out, even though I am not sure why Get Out is nominated in comedy. White people, we weren't joking. We don't trust y'all. That wasn't a comedy movie. That was serious. Just a little alert to give that out.
Logging off the internet.
Do I want to know?
Yeah, a friend of mine who's a stylist said, for those of you that didn't know or couldn't see, Steve Harvey had a lace front before you could spell lace front.
He did.
I'm out.
He did. That's going to do it for us. You can find me. Y'all know where to find me at this point. tifflanelle.com, and all my stuff is on there. So, yeah. Alex.
I am Alex the Great. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, Alex Unmuted, and AlexUnmuted.com. Remember, today is greater. Believe it, speak it, live it. Choose to be great. Create and drink water. I added that to it this morning.
That's new.
Create and drink water. Listen. Remember,
Almost
well, I
done
said
with
it
mine.
already. Listen, your situation is not your destination. Instead, make it your motivation. We out. We're back on Wednesday. When there was no way.
Yes. Elevation worship.
You made a way when there was no way. Shake Up After Dark, Namaste.
Namaste.